a YouTube user who I can't pronounce the name of for the life of me.
Neither.
Yeah, neither he did. Um, made a video. I can't remember how long ago.
I don't know,
Um,
maybe months ago.
I don't know. But he made a video explaining why he doesn't see Stalinism as a communist ideology. Um, in a video questioned, is Stalinism a communist ideology? So in this video, he outlines that he's a Marxist-Leninist, but why he sees Stalinism as a separate ideology to Marxism-Leninism.
Which is very dumb because, Stalinism isn't even a thing, and Stalin was the guy that pretty much started Marxism-Leninism with the foundations of Leninism, and he was the one that mostly defended Lenin in the time of the Soviet Union, while many were very anti-Leninist.
Yeah. And he also his main reasons for this is that he sees that Stalinism supports the state growing bigger rather than withering away, which is what is supposed to happen. Now, he then also goes as a counter argument to what we would say, which is that the Soviet Union didn't really have much of a opportunity to wither away the state, as they were always under threats. And then his response to that was that even when the Soviet Union was at its prime, there was no showing of the state withering away. It only got stronger. Again, with the problem with this is just because it's not in wartime doesn't mean that there aren't enemies out there looking to overthrow the state of the Soviet Union.
Yeah, and like there's also the question of withering away the state too soon, you know? Like right after a civil war maybe, because that would be like very dumb. That's the most shit that anarchists say, that just because the Soviet Union didn't wither away right after the civil war ended, that makes them capitalist or any shit like that, even though they tried it, like wither away the state while they were in a civil war, and it ended up on a complete failure, and pretty much the side that was the left wing, that was the in Spain, the Republicans and the anarchists, ended up being fucked because the anarchists generally didn't want it to cooperate with the Republicans troops because they think they were statists, because they wanted, of course, a state, a republic, and not a fascist dictatorship or either a anarcho-syndicalist commune. And pretty much this kind of thing ended up with the anarchists harassing and attacking many, other socialist or more moderate left-wing organizations, like social democrat organizations or even Marxist organizations, who didn't want it to the state to wither in the middle of the Civil War.
Now, he goes on to say that Stalinists want to seek world domination, or it's something along those lines. That Stalinists, in order for the state to start withering away, there needs to be world domination. Now, it's not necessarily world domination. Socialists don't need to control all of the world in order for the state to start to wither. But the imperialist threat needs to be eliminated, and there needs to be a certain amount of control over the world. Like, communism should be global. So it's always been the end goal to establish socialism throughout the world. That doesn't necessarily mean that there has to be total 100% control. It just means that the main threat to the revolution has to have disappeared. I hope this clears up a few misconceptions from this user, and I hope you enjoyed the video.